can't give her seal. I mean, first of all, people would be very objectionable. It's a hard source of meat to get. So she's adapted. And favorite food is, I'd say, salmon. She loves pastas. She does like pizza. She really does. She likes her donuts. And so she doesn't really have one favorite food, but her all-time working food is salmon.
And food also plays an important part in her training.
You don't really use food as the cue. You give her a command or ask her to do a behavior, and then you reward her with the food. Steak. You always want to make it a very positive experience, and you want her to enjoy it. Good girl. Oh, what a good girl you are. Yes. If you have an animal that doesn't want to be there, you can see the fact that it doesn't want to be there. Good girl. What a good. And also you have a chance of having an accident happen. She enjoys working. She enjoys going to a set and actually doing things. She has fun doing it. Smile, big, 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 big. Good girl.
But despite Aggie's willingness to respond to Mark's commands, he's always aware that she is a wild animal who might change her mind at any time.
When we're looking at her moods, we look at her body posture, how relaxed her body is. But the most important thing for her is her eye. That is the key thing. Her eye will go bad first before her body starts to react. And it's really hard to read a bear's eyes. You just have to have years of experience of being around them to understand you. I didn't touch you, and you jerk.
It seems that Aggie has decided that training is over for the day. If one bear seems quite a handful, over in Florida, this family have 13 in their backyard.
Take one.
Here comes trouble.
For almost a century, the Weldy family have owned, trained and worked with bears.
My grandfather started in 1926 in Norway. He came to this country in the 40s, and then in the late 50s and 60s, did a lot of TV shows and movies. A talent scout saw me leading this bear around at 3 years old, and he said, well, if that bear can work with a little boy like that, it can work in Hollywood. I see them more like family. I mean, I was raised with the bears in a way.
My husband and I have been married 33 years, and the bears were part of the package. So I don't know who I fell in love with first, the bears or my husband. We do everything we can to make them happy and give them a proper home.
And Johnny and Monica's son, Johnny Weldy IV, is following in his parents' footsteps.
These guys are my family. I don't know how else to put it. I interact with them every day. We play together, feed them, clean them, bathe them, brush them, do everything with these guys.
Their 13 brown bears range in age from 3 to 21 years old and are from 3 subspecies: European, Syrian and North American, also known as the grizzly bear.
These are still wild animals, yet we respect them for that. We build a relationship with our bears based on mutual love and respect. They know if you have any fear, they can sense that. These are extremely intelligent but powerful animals.
The bears demonstrate this intelligence and power in the shows they perform for visitors at the Weldy's Paradise Ranch.
And a sloppy kiss for the trainer. Oh, good job. Isn't he gorgeous?
One bear likes to do one behavior, one likes to do another. When they're small and young, my husband plays with them and feels them out to see what they like to do and develops their personalities, because all bears are different like people. So it's all based on what they like to do, because that's very important.
And wave to the boys and girls. Give them a bear wave. There you go. Good job.
The Weldys have faced criticism over the years, but are proud of the way they treat their bears.
We do not believe that it's cruel to keep these animals in captivity. I know 13 bears that won't be somebody's rug.
Now, let's give them a big round of applause. Good boy.
Every job we do with them, the money goes to them to make their habitat better, to build our facility bigger and better for them. Their wild counterparts don't have it too easy. Unfortunately, all species of bears are threatened and endangered. I like to bring awareness to people about that. Hopefully we can use our facility as an educational facility. Awareness is education.
While these bears are happy around this family, caution is still advised when dealing with the animals in the wild.
Bears can be dangerous animals. The relationship we have with our bears is something that's built up over years of living with them, 365, 24/7. They thrive on the contact and the interaction every day.
And some of that interaction is not what you might expect.
She's sucking on my fingers. She enjoys sucking on my fingers. Here comes Andy. You want to suckle too? If I didn't know better, I would be intimidated because they could take your finger off any second, you know? I know which bears to do it with and which ones not to. They have a very soft tongue like a dog. We want them to enjoy their life as much as we enjoy ours. And that's why we do what we do with them.
We got happy bears right here. We want happy bears.
Back in Abbotsford, Canada, Mark and Dawn Dumas might not have 13 bears to look after, but as well as Aggie the polar bear, they do have a new young animal actor in training called Billy.
Good bear.
Good boy. We got Billy when he was 6 months old, and he was a nice socialized bear already. So it was really fun to have him around as a cub.
Yeah, slobber, slobber, slobber.
Billy was born in Ontario at Northwoods Animal Conservatory, which is a private zoo. Billy is a 1-4-month-old grizzly bear, and he weighs right now around 250 to 300 pounds. And when he stands up to my shoulder, which is just not quite 5 feet, about 4'8", 4'9". I got him again. I got him in the waist. Billy usually wakes up when the sun comes up, so anywhere from 5 to 6. But I let him out of his cage and let him play and give him his breakfast at around 7 in the morning. And then after he's eaten and I've done other chores, I come back. It's like 15-minute training intervals because his mind is young and he won't absorb it. So you do short intervals and he works much better that way. We don't do it in hours and hours unless you're just hanging out and playing with him. Here, Billy.
It's okay, honey.
Good boy.
Part of Billy's daily routine is being taught the skills that he'll need to succeed on the big screen.
On your side. On your side. Good side. Oh, did you see? Oh, what a good bear.
Nice.
What a good boy. Yeah.
He's taking to some things better than others. And being so young, it's not unusual for him to throw the occasional temper tantrum.
That's good. Billy, come.
And Mark has to know when enough's enough.
You. All right, forget it. I'll walk away from you. Yeah, I'm going to walk away. Let's go. Come on, Billy.
For Billy to be able to work around film crews, he needs to get used to the sights and sounds of everyday modern life. So today, they're taking him out for a drink.
Come on, Billy, let's go. Bill, let's go. Here. Good boy. It's important for Billy to come out and explore new places. So what we did is came to the Rendezvous Pub in Langley, brought him in, and he gets to sniff around, he smells new things, he gets to see everything's different. Come on, come on. Most people are in awe when they see the bear. They haven't ever seen a grizzly close up and walking down the street or coming into a pub. Some people are afraid, but they're people that are afraid of animals to begin with.
When I saw Billy walk in, I was like, oh my goodness, what is he going to drink first? And what is he going to do? But he was great. He was awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, here we go.
Very good.
Here you go.
A little licky though, a little kiss and a little bit too much leg for some of the girls, but otherwise he was awesome.
Good boy. Yeah, is that good stuff, huh? Oh yes, that's a good bear.
Good bear. Thank you very much. That's good bear.
That tongue goes anywhere, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, when he first came in, I didn't feel any fear. I was a little bit uneasy, but not fearful. I think he was going to do his own thing, mind his own business. He ended up giving me a couple licks, which is fine.
But being a bear and a minor, Billy's drinks are strictly non-alcoholic.
Yeah, it's good because we don't want a drunk bear. That would be quite entertaining.
Oh, he was really good. One of our better customers. You know, he doesn't know how to tip yet, but he was still a pretty good customer.
After drinks, it's through to the games room.
I really enjoy taking Billy to new places and just having him out and about and watching him learn and soak things in. You know, it takes him a little while to get used to things. Here.